All right, let's zoom through the figure news, mate. It's interesting. I work on these run sheets probably midweek leading up to the show, and there's usually nothing. And 9 times out of 10, it's the last 48 hours where everything just gets blown out of the water, and you go, geez, okay, I've got to add all this great stuff in. So let's kick it off with NECA. And I'm a big fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle NECA cartoon line. And I saw a post that these are landing on the shelves, I assume in Walmart or wherever the hell they only sell them in America. Wingnut, Screw Loose, and Dirtbag and Ground Chuck. Do you remember Dirtbag and Ground Chuck from the cartoon?
Of course.
I don't.
I don't remember any of those.
Oh, you don't remember Wingnut and Screw Loose? Okay.
No.
But great looking figures. So
my enjoyment of Turtles is definitely not on the same level as your enjoyment of Turtles.
Oh, mate,
some of those figures too. Keep your eyes out at retailers around here. I've seen them at Toymate, and I have seen them and
NECA?
I've seen them somewhere else. Yes.
Wow.
So I saw them. They're like in our Cannington Toymate here in WA. There is like a second section of figures that has all of the premium G.I. Joes, Transformers, and Turtles, but they're nearly too high for people to buy. You have to get somebody to get it down for you, but they definitely had them. And they also have the really high-end Lego sets as well that quite often you see on like Hobbyco or someone might sell them, but you don't really see you don't see them in like Lego stores. So
here's a question for our listeners. If you are a Lego collector, like you build them and then you display them, I want to see your displays because I think that'll look pretty cool. So if you're a Lego collector, send some photos in. I want to see them. Up next, we've got the Heels and Faces Bruiser Brody. I know you've got a photo to share, Chris, but I'll just quickly speak to the Bruiser Brody wax prototype reveal. Send bloody sensational. It looks really, really good. It just, it captures Bruiser Brody in a nutshell, but with a modern feel, if that makes any sense. Yeah. But it looks really, really good. And you want to share another photo, mate?
And Heels and Faces also dropped these image of their 5 prototypes for Series 1. So you got Cardona Myers, Hebner, Dino Bravo, and Sabu. Really like it. Hebner in the prototype photo looks different to the one in the release because you can see on the photo that we're showing the hand is on the floor next to him for the 2 count. Dino Bravo looks sensational. Absolutely perfect Bravo figure. Sabu looks cool too. Hopefully Australia Post will sort their shipping out by then. Yeah. But the word is they're going to ship in late December, early January.
That's awesome. I really want to see in the flesh the process to how these figures are made because it just blows my mind that is a piece of art.
Yeah.
Whether it's a wrestling figure or something I'm into or not, the way they make them is just mind blowing. And all these customizers, I can't fathom how you do that. I don't understand. So I want to see the process so I understand the process. Awesome stuff.
So moving to Jazzwares?
Yeah, Jazzwares, AEW. They've released, up for pre-order is the Unmatched Collection Series 2. We've got Ortiz, Santana, MJF with the robe, Sting, Tay Conti. Conti, is that how you say that one?
Yep.
Wardlow, and then they've got the Sting Chase, 1 of 5,000. I couldn't tell what the difference was between the 2 figures, but with the MJF, 1 of 3,000 Chase, no robe, compared to the standard release figure. So
people are happy to get a Sting figure.
What is it?
People are very happy with the Sting figure.
Are they? Okay, great. Good stuff.
Legend Sting, one of the first legends they put in the line. I reckon Jake the Snake will be next. My thinking, though, is with the 1 of 5,000 Chase, how many non-Chase figures would they make? Do you know what I mean? So would they make 10,000 non-Chase? Or would they make 100,000? How many are they actually selling?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to find out. Interesting, because 5,000 is a huge number. I want to know how big.
Huge number. That doesn't make it it's not rare at all.
Yeah. But then they might be making 150,000.
Surely not.
Well,
they can't be selling that many figures. I'd be surprised. Anyway, we'll keep moving. Yeah. The other one that they released, Jazzwares, is the super cool. Is that a ringside exclusive?
Yeah, ringside exclusive.
And the Britt Baker?
Yep.
With the blood the blood one. So it's a very similar release to the Cody Rhodes and Cody and Dustin Blood Brothers pack. And I don't know, it doesn't really do it for me seeing a female with blood all over their face. But some people seem to like that stuff.
Yeah, similar packaging too. So that'll look really, really cool.
Yeah.
Well done, Jaguars. No, mate, no, not for me. You know me. I'm pretty strict with my rules. Now this one. I hope everyone's sitting down whilst you're watching us, and if you're driving the car or at the gym listening to this, if you haven't heard of Zash, man, get on his website or get on Facebook, have a look at him, and the work that he is capable of doing. And someone signed this man up. He's an artiste, and we're proud to say he's from the land down under, Sydney, Australia. Repping us boys, and he's phenomenal. Like he has released a Ultimate Series custom LJN Hulk Hogan figure, 4 different variants. Yeah, I haven't written down how many of each variant. I think there was 20. I think there's 20 of each variant. I could be completely wrong. But a part of this project was Zash man, Nick Johnson, another world-class customizer and sculptor, Bruce Valentine, who was responsible for the backing card, Nick David, and another fellow down under, Rob Kerr, who was responsible for, I guess, advising Zash on what Hogan's to design. As we all know, Rob's a huge Hogan mark. So look at them. They are just phenomenal. And for those that are listening, we are showing photos now, then these will be shared on our social accounts as well. That's the one I would like. That is the...
Okay, so now this is what I was going to go. Now, Zash, James wants the yellow shirt Hogan. So, Zash, if you're listening or watching, that's what James wants with the belt. I would like the yellow shirt Hogan with the other face, with the screaming face or the mouth open. So, there you go. Let us know our invoice total, and we'll talk to you afterwards.
There you go.
Sensational work.
It is.
So, how's this, right? So, I'm a nice guy. You know that.
Yeah, of course.
I see this beautiful lot of LJN figures on Marketplace. Of all places, Marketplace, some guy selling about 20 LJNs. I thought, who would love those? Zash Man. You know why? Because he could turn them into customs. So I screenshot it. I sent it to him and say, hey, Zash, look at this, mate. Well-priced LJNs. You could take these, turn them into customs. He goes, I cast all my own customs. I don't make it. And I was like, what an idiot. Like, how stupid am I? You must have just read my message and gone, how thick are you peanut? So thanks for letting me down gently, Zash.
Zash, let me, on behalf of myself and the entire collecting community, I apologise on Chris's behalf. What a goose.
But in fairness now, maybe I've been too complimentary of your talents. No, just I thought you were turning figures into new figures, because in the Hasbro world, that's what they do. And I'm more a Hasbro man than the LJN man. So
Now we're going from one great Australian to another great Australian and great New Zealander. Now, Junk Shop Dog, our great friends at Junk Shop Dog, have just announced Jonah, another fellow Aussie who was recently released by the WWE and who was in series, is it 90? Elite 90?
90 Elite in the Bam Bam Bigelow get-up.
Bronson Reed, yeah. Now, he is now a part of the Series 3 Safubi toy line by Junk Shop Dog. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I just love the big signings happening. Look at that. That's awesome. Now, look.
And if you follow our socials, you would have seen the video of Bronson announcing the figure himself too. So it was super cool. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the video to format onto our streaming program here tonight, but really cool stuff. So very good work, Portia and Adam.
Yeah, great stuff. Great. And look at this. I can see a couple of our orders coming Zashman's way from some of the comments that I'm reading here now. Awesome, boys. Support local. Now, here we go. I should start putting up, forget the basketball fantasy league. I should be putting up a betting competition on who can pick the winning bid on these prototypes getting sold around the world, because I think I'm on the money 2 times in a row. The pre-pro page had just announced a Rhythm and Blues number 4, the 4th found Rhythm and Blues Greg Valentine hand-painted prototype. Guess how much it sold for, Chris?
I know the answer. It's $23,000 Jamesy.
Ding, 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 ding. And who said that? Who predicted that 2 weeks ago?
I'm pretty sure I said that.
Yeah, right. You know what you said? $17,000. But what surprised me what surprised me, truth be told, I'm only pumping my own tires here. I honestly, look, I said 23, thinking, look, with the hype and everything, it'll probably go a bit more. But I personally believe it's probably worth a little bit less, and that's my opinion only. People may think that's completely wrong, but I was shocked that the opening bid was 22,500. Yeah. That's what it was listed at. Do you know what I mean? So it only got 2 bids. So it went up to actually the opening bid was 22,000. Someone went to 22,500, and then the winning bid 23 because you can only bid in $500 increments. So I was surprised that 2 people were only after that.
And I'll tell you this, James, both of those people mustn't have a wife.
Yeah.
Because there's no way anyone's bidding $23,000 on a figure with a wife. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So prove me wrong, kids. If you're listening, I'm very impressed with your buying. And look, Cardona, is he married now, Cardona, or are they still engaged?
Not sure. I know he's engaged.
So he obviously has the ability to buy these figures. There's not many other people in the world who have a long-term partner who are buying $23,000 toys. But good luck to you. People have got their own money. They can do what they want with it. Now, just before you go any further, mate, there was another prototype that was listed for sale on eBay. I'm just bringing it up on the screen. It was the unreleased prototype Dink, everybody's favourite member of the Doink and Dink teams, Bendham's with the ring. And that also closed on eBay over the weekend, and it sold for, do you know how much?
$4,500 US.
$4,500 for a Benham. That's got to be some kind of record. So
is that ring? Was the ring prototype as well?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ring never got released either.
Wow.
Prove me wrong, kids, if I'm wrong. But ring and the Dink. Now, just on that, Dink has got to be the crappiest wrestler to make a figure of. Like, he didn't do anything, and yet somebody just paid $4,500. But amazing to think that the proto game is so strong.
And didn't Matt Cardona buy that?
Well, I've heard he did, but then a few people have said he didn't. So he shared, I'm pretty sure Cardona shared in the major pod group, which you have to pay for. We don't have to pay here in the FDU group. He shared a picture of his congratulations, you've won this item from eBay. So,
okay. Well, he must have.
Well, who knows? Maybe he's just throwing everybody a ruse. Hey, wanted to share one other thing because we're sort of into the community events section of our community news. Did you see this during the week?
I did, but I scrolled past it. What's the story behind this?
The Hitman, Bret the Hitman Hart, got an honorary doctorate at University of Mount Royal University. I'm not sure what that is in Canada.
Wow.
In physical education.
Wow. Do you know what? I've got to say, I watched the documentary on A&E?
Yeah.
The most recent documentary where he kind of went back and forgave Vince and all that sort of stuff and let go of all the tension. He just looks like a happier guy. Like you look at a photo of Bret Hitman Hart 10 years ago to Bret Hitman Hart today, he just looks like a happier guy, doesn't he?
He looks content these days.
Content, that's the right word. So if you're holding on to stuff, guys, just let it go. It's not worth it. Let it go.
I might need you to do some life coaching for me over here at my work, mate.
Mate, well, I can. Oh, school teachers, I can imagine the tension in the staff room.
Can I just give you a quick? This is a quick peek into the world of a teacher. This is the worst time of year. So any of you guys out there or ladies, if you're going to marry a teacher, I tell you, this is the worst time of year because it is reports time. It is getting everything done before the end of the year time. Now, when you're a teacher, you can't go past a certain point. You get to December 17 or 18, and then your time with those kids is done. You cannot go, we'll finish it off after Christmas, because it doesn't happen. Somebody else gets those kids. And there is a lot of things to be done. Plus, you've got all your own children's things, Christmas concerts, all that sort of stuff. And it is the worst time. So tread carefully out there, gents, especially if you're dating a teacher.
Well, you know what? I'm about to whip out my violin because you know what's at the end of this hard work? 6 weeks of holidays. So suck it up, princess, and let's move on. Let's move on. Gee whiz, cry me a river.